Welcome to Destination Central. I'm Aimee Forrest. Now we have a very special week as we are on location at the 2013 National Agricultural Fieldays. We will be bringing you the latest and greatest deals from 6 local businesses. So if you've missed out on attending, don't worry, as we will be bringing the field days home to your living room. So let's go and get started. A new product that has proven its superiority in the market is Stockrock, a hard-wearing mineral product for your farm races that will help to minimise production losses. Shane's in here to tell us more about it. Hey Shane, now what is Stockrock and how did your business come about?
Stockrock is a product which is made up of an industrial mineral called zeolite. It is used in the dairy farming market and to help to prevent cows going lame.
So tell me about the services that you offer here at Stockrock.
Generally we offer a quarry where we're extracting rock and crushing, so quarry sales ex the quarry, and we also have a contracting division which sells the rock to the farmers and supplies a service which lays the Stockrock on the dairy farms.
And can you tell us about the materials used?
The zeolite is an industrial mineral which is used for various types of situations, and its highest use is for cat litter, which is sold throughout New Zealand, Australia and some other international countries. The deposits that we have in New Zealand, or in this particular area which is in southwest of Rotorua, is a very pure deposit, and it has a high usage ratio overseas.
So what exactly are the benefits of these minerals?
Zeolite is an absorbent. In New Zealand, our absorbent products, or this absorbent zeolite that we have here, is the benefits of this one is it also neutralises the smell of ammonia in cow urine and horse urine as well, so it has environmental benefits.
Talk us through the process of the Stockrock application.
In most cases where we're invited onto the dairy farms to lay the farm race, we scrape off the existing farm race, give it a rip, a reshape and a roll, and then we overlay the Stockrock over top.
And what would you say is unique about your service?
The Stockrock it's very light, so in comparison to other products, Stockrock is 1 tonne per cubic metre, whereas other rock that is used on farm is 1.5 to 1.6 tonnes per cubic metre. So it goes a lot further than most other rock. It also has a unique ability to bind together or go through what we call a cementing process, so it helps the longevity of the race and obviously gives a farmer a financial benefit over a longer period of time.
And what about the benefits to the cows?
Usually the biggest issues that dairy farmers face is where the race surface wears away quite quickly, and the cows come in contact with hard particles on the concrete yard or feed pads in these situations. So what it does is if they stand on a hard stone, they get a stone bruise, and then they would over a period of days end up getting infection in the hoof, which has to be treated by a vet, and there can be some milk withholding and so forth. There can be other issues where the cow may not get in calf and things like that, which creates a cost to the farmer over a longer period of time. So the unique ability in the Stockrock sense is when the races are relatively new and the cows are coming onto the cowshed yard, is that there'll be fine particles transferred onto the concrete, and the unique ability of this material is it crushes down like chalk, whereas other products are very, very hard and continue to come onto the cowshed yard over a long period of time.
So how can viewers get in contact with you, and what is your website?
Our website is www.stockrock.co.nz. We have an 0800 number which is 0800 88 55 55. Or you can email me at shane@stockrock.co.nz.
Great, thank you very much, Shane.
Thank you.
So if you're looking for that ultimate surface for your farm races that is easy on cows' hooves, look no further than Stockrock. Combining local expertise with the world's best raw materials, James from SealesWinslow is here to tell us about New Zealand's #1 compound ruminant feed manufacturer. Hi James, now tell me, what is SealesWinslow?
SealesWinslow, 2 companies came together, Seals and Winslow, and they're now 100% owned by Balance Agri-Nutrients. So we're a farmer cooperative selling feed into the dairy, beef, sheep, horse, goat market.
So why should those in the farming industry choose SealesWinslow?
Well, it's interesting times in farming, isn't it? That a lot of farmers are looking at purchase feed, supplementary feed as an option. Quite a few have tried it, but not necessarily got the results that they were expecting. So SealesWinslow, our point of difference is that we work very closely with our customers, and we'll go through plans on what they're trying to achieve. We've got a range of tools that we use to help them to do that.
And how exactly do you do that?
Yes, I mean, more specifically, we've got a product called the Tracker, which is a milk prediction tool, so we can see what the milk curve should look like, the milk production should look like. And from that we can derive quite a lot of nutritional information about what's working well and what's not working so well. So it can be a lot more specific about what products the farmers should be using. We then also look at the margins that they're making from that, because it's one thing to have really good production, but really it's about making money, and that's where we really focus.
So with the recent drought, what have you been doing to help farmers to prepare for the future?
So we're sitting down with our customers and we're working through a lot of feed plans. So we're trying to look at insurance policies for the future. So we'd like them to have some silage on hand, so that it's not all about buying the supplementary feed from us. We're working on whole farm plans. Being part of Balance, we're looking at not just the feed side, but we're looking at the soil side as well. So we're trying to have a fully integrated plan so that we can protect a lot of that income that we're expecting to get.
And have you got anything else exciting coming up at SealesWinslow?
Yes, we certainly have. In the next few months, we've got a road show that we're doing with ANZ called Routes to Profit. And Routes to Profit is an overview of the dairy industry, where we're looking at how we can make more money, the areas where we need to tighten up on a little bit of management, where feed fits in. So we're running some free evening seminars on that. And then followed by a full day's workshop the day after, where we'll sit and go through the economics of feeding cows and also a lot of nutrition. So we're looking to empower a lot of farmers to do their own nutrition. So we're doing these workshops as part of that Routes to Profit.
So where exactly are you located?
So we've got three main sites. We've got a brand new shiny one down at Wanganui, and that's just about to open now. We've got the old Seals site, which is at Morrinsville, and then we've got the old Winslow site, which is down at Ashburton. So those three allow us to cover the whole country.
And how can viewers get in contact with you?
So they can get in contact with us either going to the website, which is sealswinslow.co.nz. They can talk to their Balance rep. They can go through any of the merchants, the main merchants. We trade with all of those. So we're reasonably easy to find. To visit the website, and all our contact details are there.
So for the highest quality animal feed and nutritional products, get in touch with SealesWinslow today. For all your innovative liquid containment solutions, we are catching up with Brett from Tanks and Silos NZ to find out about their above ground storage tanks. Hi Brett, now tell us about Tanks and Silos NZ.
Okay, well, Tanks and Silos evolved with myself and Paul trying to sort out options for effluent, and basically through researching that we come across Permastore, which are a UK-based company that specialise in glass to fused steel tanks.
And so what are the benefits of the glass fused to steel tanks?
One of the major benefits is the tanks don't require a liner at all, which means obviously easy maintenance, easy cleaning out. The glass to fused steel also is basically maintenance free, so the longevity is endless.
So what variety of capacity are the tanks?
Well, basically that's the beauty about the system we've got. We can build anything from 50,000 litres up to 10 million and plus. Our diameters and heights can vary. It's really a case by case. So yeah, just whatever they want, we can do.
And what other uses do Permastore tanks and silos have other than storing effluent?
Yeah, well, basically one of the major markets in the US, for example, is water storage, which we're going to try and get into ourselves. And basically industrial waste, you name it, they can store it. So yeah, there's about 4 or 5 different grades of glass which suit each individual thing. So water is a different grade to say effluent. So yeah.
Can you tell us a bit more about Permastore?
Permastore are market leaders in glass diffused to steel tanks, and they've been up and running for over 50 years in the UK. Basically, that's how we come about the concept. Obviously, the first slurry tank, as such, it was built 45 years ago, and it's still going strong today. And that's basis on why we got involved with it. And they're well and truly established in Europe as well. So we sort of follow a circle with Europe eventually, even though we think we're market leaders ourselves as New Zealanders. We seem to get ideas from the UK, so that sort of made sense to give us a go. And it's pretty limited as far as above ground storage goes for farmers. So, and it's one of the few options that really the farmer can get in and clean it out completely when they emptied it and know that they're not going to damage anything by doing it. So it's probably a big bonus as well.
And can you tell us about yours and Paul's experience in the industry?
Yeah, well, basically Paul has been building dairy sheds and sumps and etc. for the farming community for the last 17 years, and I grew up on a dairy farm myself and basically travelled the world and just sort of fell into getting into this with Paul, really. But yeah.
So what areas do you cater to?
Our major area is obviously the Waikato at the moment because we're Waikato based, but yeah, we can branch anywhere into New Zealand, so yeah, we will travel.
And how can viewers get in contact with you both?
Obviously through our website, which is tankandsilos.co.nz, or they can phone us on our mobiles, or even alternatively use our email address, which is attached to the website, and we look forward to hearing from you.
So to improve your effluent containment area, have a chat to Paul and Brett from Tanks and Silos NZ. For a wide range of new and used farming machinery, the Matamata Ag-Centre have the pick of the crop to choose from. Let's go and meet Angela and find out more. Hi Angela, now tell me, what is the Matamata Ag-Centre?
Matamata Ag-Centre is a local business which sells and services farm machinery, and we also do a range of water sports equipment as well.
So what services do you provide?
So we've got engineering and mechanical workshop, which also do on-site, and hydraulic hose technician, drive shaft repairs, farm machinery sales, so yeah.
And tell me a bit about the brands that you hold.
All right, we do some great New Zealand brands, including Hautapu, Duncan Ag, Robinson, Macintosh, Hustler and Pearson Engineering. And we also import some machines, including K2, Seco, Juska Freezer, S-Huel and Fraser McMasters.
So can you talk us through a bit more about the products and equipment that you stock?
Okay, so basically we start with the basic farm machinery that all farmers need, your calf trailers, your front-end loader equipment, second-hand machinery as well as new, and then we go up to some quite specific contractors gear, including your muck spreaders and your slurry tankers and your big scoops and that.
Now I see that you've got a Juska Freezer on display. Can you talk us through this green feeding machine?
Yeah, so we're pretty lucky. We're the first company in New Zealand to import these machines, and one of the specialties about it is that we're dealing with a lot of people, including goat farmers and people who are travelling a lot at the moment to bring feed into their cows. So what the Juska Freezer does is the whole machine goes out the side of your tractor so that you're not running over your grass. Then has a mower in the front. It picks it up, puts it into the forage wagon, and then you can spread it out. You can spread it out either left or right on a conveyor belt, so it's perfect for going into feed pads or housing units and stuff like that. So it's very exciting.
So what is it about the business that keeps the farmers happy?
I think an understanding of farming itself. Bob and myself are both farming. Most of the guys in there have been farming or contracting at some point, so we know that when something breaks down it has to be repaired straight away, and we know that sometimes the machinery that people want is specific, and we've got the experience to know put them in the right machine.
And where exactly are you located?
Okay, so we're at 81st Street in Matamata.
And how can viewers get in contact with you?
They can give us a call on 0800 246 224, or they can check out our website at www.matamataag.co.nz.
Great, thank you very much, Angela.
Well, thank you.
So if you're looking for new farming equipment, repairs or parts, head into the Matamata Ag-Centre. For seasonal stock food blends delivered ready to feed to your farm, Morgan Swap from Jayswap Stockfoods is inside to tell us more. Hi Morgan, now tell us about Jayswap Stockfoods.
We're a business that's been going for the last 12 years. We've started off with doing stock foods in a small way back then, and it's grown to a 500,000 tonne a year business.
So who do you cater to?
We're catering to dairy farmers predominantly. That's 98% of the business that we is for dairy farmers. This year it seems to be quite buoyant with the mood of the dairy farmers, the higher payout, so we're certainly seeing a lot of them coming in.
And can you give us a bit of history as to how long Jayswap have been selling stock foods?
For probably on our own right for 12 years, and we've been doing it for 5 years prior to that, and under our own banner for the last 12 years, and it's increased fairly rapidly over that time.
And can you tell me a little bit more about the services that you provide for farmers?
We've got a team of sales reps out on the road who can go and visit farmers on their properties, give them some basic feed advice, give them pricing, and really help consult to them to a reasonably low level. The point of difference with our business also, as well as we're vertically integrated, so we, from the point of ringing our 0800 number, the 0800 4Jayswap number, you talk to somebody on the other end of the phone who works for us, the order is processed, it's out, and the load comes out and it's delivered on one of our trucks to the farm, so it's our real point of difference. Nobody else in the market does that. Everybody else is relying on subcontractors and other people to do all the work in between.
So what else would you say is it about the business that keeps the farmers happy?
Well, it's probably all of those things. And it's also probably a bit of a personal touch, a family business still. We're a little bit more flexible than some of the other people on the market as far as uplifting product at certain times of the year. The stuff's forward contracted. We do allow a little bit of flexibility to the farmers. Because of the vertical integration, and the fact that we're driving the business, we work 7 days a week where necessary. We don't finish at 5 o'clock on a Friday and start again at 7 o'clock on a Monday morning.
And how many years have Jayswap been attending field days?
Pretty much since we got going. I think this is it's either our 10th or 11th year now, so we've been here the whole time, every year. And we seem to have, we really give it a push on the hospitality front now, and we certainly get the customers through, if nothing else.
What areas do Jayswap service?
We service all of the North Island and most of the South Island, from sort of Timaru north right to the top of the South Island.
And have you got any new additions to Jayswap?
One change we have has been made this year is we've been building a big new warehouse in Mount Maunganui, so it's the biggest warehouse we've ever built, so we'll be able to take 25,000 tonnes in one hit into the warehouse, so it's a big warehouse, so pretty excited that that's going to give us some a real bit of an advantage in the market, hold a bit more product, and be able to pass the cost savings on to the customers.
And how can viewers get in contact with you?
Probably the easiest way is ring us on the 0800 number, the 0800 4Jayswap.
So for the complete solution to all your farming needs, call the team at Jayswap. Specialising in the manufacturing and distribution of float-operated valves is Jobe Valves in Matamata. Let's go and meet Robin and get a demonstration on these valves. Hi Robin, so tell me, what is Jobe Valves?
Jobe Valves is a manufacturing and distribution company that manufactures float-operated valves for animal drinking troughs, tanks, and any small body of water that needs to be filled to a constant level.
So what products do you offer?
We have two main product sort of categories. We have trough valves and tank valves. Okay, so we have the, as far as trough valves go, they are made for your drinking troughs for dairy farms, cattle and beef farms, sheep, horses, goats, all those type of ones. The tank valves are designed for filling the large storage tanks that you see on farms up on the hill, and with those valves they're usually a much bigger volume type of valve.
And can you tell me about the accessories that you stock?
Well, for tanks we also make a water level indicator which can be mounted to the tank, and basically it just shows you how much water you've still got left in your tank. So if you start running dry, especially in the dry periods like we've had recently, you can keep an eye on your tank level from a distance. The other accessory that we have is a connect fitting which connects on to our Megaflow and Topaz trough valves. Basically it's to run water off to a break feed trough, which can happen probably any time from now on. And basically it just means you can plug into any trough on the farm and run fresh water off to a portable trough, fill up a spray tank, or even wash down your farm bike wherever you happen to be.
So what would you say is unique about your business?
We're a family owned and operated business. My father started Jobe Valves in 1967. Initially it was a milking machine and water company called Jobe Limited. Over the years he developed and saw a need for a better type of trough valve that was a higher flow to meet the demands of dairy farms in this area. Now the company is owned by my brother David and myself, and we design our own products. They're all manufactured here in New Zealand. They're made out of components that we design. We assemble them, we distribute them throughout New Zealand, and we also distribute to many countries overseas.
And where exactly are you located?
We're based in Matamata in the industrial area. That's where we have our purpose-built facility, and yeah, we're based in Pepper Street.
And how can people get in contact with you?
You can get in contact with us through our website on jobevalves.com. We have all our products listed. There's PDF files you can download, videos you can watch about our different products off our website. You can buy our products through rural merchants nationwide, or irrigation and pumping merchants.
Great, thank you very much, Robin.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it. Jobe Valves, just look for the yellow. Well, it has been a very exciting long day at the 2013 National Agricultural Field Days, but all good things must come to an end, so a big thank you to the 6 businesses involved in today's show. Make sure you tune in again next week on Destination Central. See you then.
This has been an Alpha Media production, a division of Television Media Group.